What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be playing Schedule 1, a brand new game that just came out maybe a week or two ago, and we're going to be playing this. It's basically a drug dealer simulator, so let's get right into it. And I think we can go and buy a motel room. Okay, so this is our character customization, so I'm just going to use the same character that I have in my other world where I played on stream. If you guys want to watch that, make sure you guys go follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description. So let's go ahead, and I think I have an afro. Alright, so we definitely go with the agitated here. I kind of like that a little more. The goatee is definitely better than the stubble. Stubble, can't really see it. So goatee, I'm not going to touch any of that. Our eye color, you already know. Pupil dilation, about there, I think that's good. Upper eyelid resting position, lower that a little bit. And like that, I think that's pretty good. Eyebrow thickness is going to go up a little bit. The resting height and the angle, mess with that a little bit. That's pretty good. So clothing, here we go. So let's wear a white tee with some black jeans and some white sneakers. A little classic fit. So now we gotta open our phone and read our messages. Okay, so I've heard you're in some trouble. Best not to talk over your mobile phone. Go find a payphone. We gotta go talk to somebody on a payphone, and I believe that we can grab our stuff and we can go ahead and go to the motel. So let me pick up this. Let's wait for this to be grown, and when it's grown, I'll be back and harvest that, and then we can go. I believe there are some people that roam around, potential customers, so we can go and give them samples, and that's how you get new customers. Basically, you just give them a free sample, and then there's a chance that they like it, a chance they don't. If they do, then they become your customers, and then you'll be able to fulfill their orders quite frequently. Yeah, so now we just have to wait for this to be finished growing. It should be pretty quick. It's at 83%. It needs some water though, so let's fill that up. Alright, so our weed is done harvesting, so let's go ahead, or it's done growing I should say, so let's go ahead and harvest that. Alright, so we can pick up these items here, because I believe we should be ready to go into the motel. So let's just pick these up. Let's see, let's go in here and package our weed. So pack. So now let's pick up our packing station. We don't have enough room to take everything, so maybe we'll come back. Let's just do that. Alright, so let's go talk to this payphone, and then we can go ahead and get the motel, I believe. Here's the payphone. Uncle Nelson. So he's locked up. Gotcha. And near the town hall fountain in the canal behind a supermarket. So collect a stash near the fountain, collect a stash near the canal, and collect a stash behind a supermarket. So I believe before we do that, we can get the motel. Maybe not though. Alright, let's see if we can get some samples out. So there should be somebody here. Get that thing on that park bench right there. Alright, choice. We don't have the region unlocked, so we can't do that yet. Oh, never mind. Nice, we got a new customer. Our first customer, Donna. I think we have first customer in the area. I think another one down here, is it? Nope, it's not him. It's him right here. Peter, how you like that? Old bus cut. Nice. Another new customer. So now we have two customers. I think we can get these items, so let's see. Near the fountain, so the fountain is, actually don't know where the fountain is. Oh, it shows me on the compass, so let's go ahead and do that. So we go for this first one right here. Found it. Okay, so we got some cash, so that's good. The next one's over here. Here's the fountain, right there. Some more cash. The last one is over here. Get more cash. So now we have a little less than 400 bucks on cash. So we gotta head back to the RV. Oh, well, not sure what that was. A bong on the ground is crazy. Here you go, bud. Catch. Well, there goes our RV, I guess. This is our territory. Don't interfere. Well, that's unfortunate. There goes our medium storage rack that was in there. Alright, well, I guess we gotta talk to Uncle Nelson at a payphone again. Here we go. Yep, definitely not ideal, Nelson. You don't say. Benzie's family, eventually a problem, but I didn't think to find you this quickly. Yeah, we just got into town. I don't know how, they already know. But I guess this is when we can get the motel. So let's go ahead and do that. So we gotta talk to the manager. So we want a room. 75 for the week. That's fine. It's pretty cheap. Alright, so I think it's this one. Yep. Nice. So we gotta go to the hardware store. So let's set up our equipment right here for now. There we go. We don't have any soil. We can put this right here, and then let's store our wheat on there for now so we don't get caught with anything by the cops. Put this lamp right here, get that out of the way, and we're pretty much set up. So let's go ahead and go to the hardware store and do some of that. Before we get to the hardware store, let's put this cash in the ATM because we don't really need cash to pay for stuff in the hardware store. So let's see, we need to buy soil and a watering can. So soil, we're gonna buy 2 of those and a watering can. And so let's go ahead and grab that, and now we have to head back to the motel room. Definitely work in agriculture, but I'm not dealing wheat or anything, don't you worry. I got some speed grow. I don't think I bought that. Must have been a free gift. Alright, so back to the motel room. I think we have some seeds left. No, we don't actually. Place the grow tent and fill it. Wait, we didn't buy a grow tent, but it's okay. Go back. So let's put that. Oh, okay, we don't need the grow tent. Alright. So let's fill this with soil, and then put this in the trash. Whoopsie, you didn't see that? Let's fill our watering can and water our soil. So now that we have done that, let's go to the payphone and talk to Nelson. Where's the nearest payphone? Here we go. Missing one key. Yep, we're missing seeds, so we gotta speak to a supplier, Albert Hoover. Send him a message and he'll put it in the dead drop. So I think we go to messages here, and I need to order a dead drop. So we can only buy a couple. 4. Not max out our money yet, and that way we can do 2 batches. So he said he's gonna be there in 2 hours. I wonder if I can go buy some more stuff. We need some Ziploc bags, and we need maybe a trimmer. I think we lost our last trimmer, so we're gonna need another one. I believe the store's closed 6 p.m. No, we just missed it. That's alright. So I guess we'll wait for the dead drop, and then we'll go pick that up, start growing the seeds, and we'll come back to the hardware store in the morning. So for now, while we wait on the dead drop, I believe we can sell some samples. There's a mandatory curfew between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. and they will arrest you if they see me outside. So just grab our weed and go get some free samples. There's Ludwig right here. Alright, so there's 2 over there, 2 over here, 1 over here. So let's go get this one and then hit that area there. And hopefully we can get all of those. That'd be really nice. So the curfew is starting. Where is this person at? Over here somewhere. Maybe we have to knock on the door. Maybe they're just up here. Let's go check it out. There's nobody up here. Let's see. Let's check this building. Maybe if we knock on the door. Here we go. What's up, Chloe? Here's a free sample. Tell me if you like that. Go for cops. Alright. 3rd customer. That's nice. What about you, Ludwig? Ludwig was definitely one of them. So the dead drop is ready now. So it's by the pawn shop on the west wall. We got Ludwig as well. I think if we knock on this, we can maybe get some more people. Let's just try Anna. So those are different regions. So we have Mrs. Ming and Peggy Myers over there. And I believe our dead drop is over there somewhere. So let's go find that. Right here. So here's the pawn shop, and here's the dead drop. Okay, we got our seeds, so now we can grow our weed. Cops were looking at me. Let me just go ahead and go back. Alright, so now we should be able to plant our seeds in here. And I probably shouldn't have watered that so early because half of that's already gone. We're just going to have to do it again. No big deal. Water's free. So let's go ahead and pour some water. Alright, so we got our seeds planted. We can go ahead and discard that. And yep, so now we gotta wait for this to grow. We gotta buy a plant trimmer, baggies, so that's good. We were gonna buy those anyways. We gotta buy a trash bag, and we gotta list OG Kush for sale on the product manager app. So let's not do that yet because we don't have that grown yet. Let's see if we can maybe offer some more free samples. So let's go over here. I hope there's no cops here. I don't think so. So here's the Chinese restaurant, Mrs. Ming. Free sample, 74% chance. That's a little low, but maybe we'll get lucky. Love that. Is this another customer? We have Beth right here in the motel. Peggy is over here. Maybe she's in this building. Is there a door? Oh, that's the door right here. Yep, here's Peggy. So here's a free sample, 63%, that's really low, but maybe we'll get lucky. Oh, nice. Oops. Right. And I think there was one more over here. Yep, Geraldine over here in the corner. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Alright, here's that. And other than that, I think that's nice. She liked it too, so that's good. We can also pick up some of this trash and sell it in these bins, but it's pretty low cash, not really worth it right now. It's really not worth it at all. It's really just for your trash. You could just... Peter is not it. Who was... It's Benji. Beth is the one we need to talk to, so let me see. Here's Beth. Here we go. And nice. Alright. All our samples were accepted. That's pretty good. So that's growing, so I believe by the time we wake up, that should be done. So let's just go ahead and sleep. And I guess we sold nothing. We haven't made any money yet, obviously, so still earned a decent amount of XP. And that should get us to level 2. Yep, Street Rat 2. And now we should be able to harvest that. So we don't have trimmers yet, so we need to go buy that. And then products. OG Kush, here we go. So suggested is 38. I said we can maybe get 42 out of it. List for sale. And that's done. So now we gotta wait for customers' orders to come in, and we gotta buy the other stuff. So let's go ahead and buy some of that. What about 20 baggies? And yeah, 20 baggies. And then let's see if we can buy. We need a trash bag. We're gonna need 2 more soil. Need the plant trimmers. I'd like to buy the electric one, but we don't really have a choice right now, so let's just buy that. And then let's buy 20 baggies. So plant trimmers, 20 baggies, trash bag, and we need the soil for when we're done harvesting. I'm eventually going to buy this trash grabber, but we're not going to buy that just yet. And then, alright, so we got to bag the contents of the trash can and get rid of that. So I believe you can just take it and put it in one of these bins, for example, or I think there's like another one somewhere, this. But you can also just put it in these green bins over there and get some money, so we can just go ahead and do that. We just got our first order, so 3 OG Kush for 150, that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and schedule that for now. Let's go ahead and bag this trash, and then we'll take that on in a minute. Let's go ahead and harvest our weed. That's first plant, second plant, here we go. And then we'll have to package it, and we'll be good to go. So packaging station, we'll put our baggies that we just bought, our weed in here, and then we'll just have to package it. So here we go. So we're done doing that. Maybe 20 baggies was not enough, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put this over here. That's ready to bag too. We just need more baggies. We can grab some of those on our way out. Let's go ahead and plant our seeds and then water them. Pour the soil. Actually, before we do that, we gotta go take care of this order before it runs out. So that order is over here. Basketball court. I see him standing right there. So here we go. Austin. So he wants 3. So here's 2 and 3. Alright, here we go. Our first sale. That's nice. We got another order. 3 for 155. Yep, that's pretty good too. I'll do that for the afternoon. That would give us a little bit of time to plant the rest of our seeds, and we'll have to make another order of those. So let's go in here and pour our soil. We just got another order, so plant that, and then put our seed in here, put our other seed in this one, right, and now we can water it. Alright, nice. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and get our orders taken care of. 5 for 255. That's pretty good. Do that for the afternoon as well. And that's about to start in 14 seconds. Let me see. I can go ahead and swing by the store and grab some baggies. That way we can do that. Yes, I'm aware I missed that last one and it's behind the trash can, but oh well. Let's go ahead and take our trash bag to the collector. Put that in there. Might as well put this in there. And we press the button and it'll give us a little bit. So 15 bucks, not bad. So we have one order over there and one order at the barber shop. Let's see, where am I looking here? I guess we have one order over there. Let's go this way. There's the sausage pizza, whatever it's called. And where is our customer? Shipping containers near... Where's the shipping containers? Here we go. I'm blind as of that. What's up, Kyle? You want 3, so 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Let's go ahead and deposit our cash that we have on us so far, and then we can go ahead and buy some baggies while we're here. We have some long life soil now, so we could buy that. I'm not gonna buy that yet. Let me just buy 40 baggies, and then let me buy a trash bag, a trash grabber, and I guess we might as well just grab 2 of this for now. And I believe we got another deal, so 1 for 40. Let's go ahead and try to get extra 10 bucks out of him. Nice. So let's schedule that for now, and let's go. So we have 16 more baggies ready to go, so 11 after we do this order, so we're still decent. Where's that other order? In front of the motel and then the barber shop, so this is him. So he wants 5. There you go. Thank you. We got another order, 7 for 355. That's not bad, we'll take that. Uncle Nelson's calling. Let's just see what he wants really quick since we're here. So you get free samples and you'll get new customers. So there's a cheap room above the Chinese restaurant, so that's going to be like our next upgrade location. So it's 800 bucks. Probably do it pretty soon, but we're going to wait for now. Let's go ahead and do this order over here. So this one is Geraldine over here, the shipping containers. So she wants 7. So 7, that's gonna be a big profit right there. And so now we can talk to Miss Ming at the Chinese restaurant and get that. And then let's go ahead and do this other one. It's over here somewhere for Sam, in front of the motel. Here's Sam. Just 1. Thank you. Alright, so let's deposit our cash. Okay. And then, so that's growing. Let's put our trash grabber in here, our trash bag in there. And then we can go ahead and pack some more of this weed that we have ready. Alright, so now we have 18 baggies ready to go. I don't have any more storage, so I'm just going to put that there for now. We definitely need to get some better storage. So let's see. Okay, so we've done these orders already. We can close them out. 2 for 100, I'll take that. We'll do that at night. And 1 for 45, let's do maybe 50. Nice. This one, 3 for 145, sure, why not? Take that, and then Peggy, 4 for 185. See if we can do 190. She can do 190. Come on, easy. Perfect. Alright, so now we have 4 orders scheduled for nighttime. Let me just close all of these. Let me place another order of some seeds. We're gonna unlock some sour diesel. We could start transferring to that, I guess that's fine. Order limit is 155, so let's just place that. Alright, 2 hours, and we'll have a dead drop. So now we're a little tight on cash for the Chinese restaurant because it's 800. That would leave us with like 300, and we have to pay back our debt to Albert. So let me just go ahead and do that while I'm thinking about it. Behind Dan's Hardware, so we just gotta hit the ATM and grab some cash. So I don't know how much it is. We're just gonna grab 500, I guess, and do that. So here we are, Dan's Hardware. We have some orders. Ludwig and Kathy. Okay, they're both next to each other. Nice. So he wants 2. Go. And she wants 3. So here you go. Nice. Where is this drop at exactly? Dan's Hardware is back there. I'm looking at the wrong store. Here we go. So 260. So 150, 200, 250, 300, and then leaves us a change. Nice. So now our other 2 orders are over that way. So let's go ahead and deposit our cash inside the ATM. Alright, and then we'll complete these 2 orders. And that'll probably be it for the night, I believe. So here's Peggy. She wants 4. There we go. And then the last one is right here, I think. Chloe, yep, just 1. And we got some more orders. So, alright, this guy received the payment. We'll do 155 on that. Scheduled deal, we'll do that for tomorrow morning. And then we'll do that for tomorrow morning, and we'll do 90 for that tomorrow morning. So now we have 3 orders scheduled for tomorrow morning. Let's go get our dead drop behind the grocery store. That's this way, I think. Wait, no, it's the blue star. Where's the grocery store? This way. Right here. Nice, so we got our sour diesel seeds, we can start growing those, but we're gonna finish offloading all our OG Kush before we switch over to the sour diesel, start growing it. So let's go back inside our room really quick, so we can open our map, get that challenge done. Potential customers, we don't have any right now roaming around. So that's ready to be harvested. So let's grab our trimmers and harvest this one. Alright. So we can go ahead and store this right here for now. place our soil over here. Alright, so now we can start growing our sour diesel. Alright, now we just need to put some water on it, and that will be ready to go. One done, one to go. Alright, so that's watered. Let's go ahead and package this wheat up. Alright, so now we can go ahead and pack the rest of this. We have just enough baggies to do it. So now all our OG Kush is going to be packed and ready to go. So we have 32. So that's how much we need to sell before we can start doing the sour diesel, which we can do the sour diesel now. It's not like there's something preventing us from doing it, but I want to offload everything first so we don't get mixed up. So let's see. I need to store, let me keep the trimmers on me so I can store this on there. That way I don't lose those. And then we got another order, so let's 175, whatever, that's fine. We'll just do it in the morning, and then we can go ahead and sleep. And I think that's all we have to do. We're gonna hold off on the Chinese restaurant for now, so let's just go ahead and sleep. See our progress. So we made $1,400, 350 XP. So now we're street rat level 4. So now we got the long life soil. We had unlocked that already. All the way to street rat level 5 now. And then we finally got the electric plant trimmers, so that's really good. I don't have to individually click on each bud. I can just hold the button and it does it by itself. So let's discard these. We'll go buy the electric trimmers and then we'll harvest our product. Alright, so here we are. We have the electric trimmers right here. Let me buy 40 more baggies and maybe another, we'll do another medium for now, and that should take care of all the things we need right now. Then we got to do those orders. Probably do this one while I'm walking past her. She needs 4, so here you go. And now we don't have any new orders, so let's go in here. As far as the storage goes, it's kind of tricky. I wish I could pick up that TV. I don't know if I can, but I guess I could put it right here. Still leaves us some room. That's good. So let me put these bags on there, store the rest of them on here, and then let me harvest this weed. So see, I'm holding the electric trimmer down and it just does it so much faster, so much more efficient. And we'll store that on here for now, store our trimmers on there, and yeah, so we have some more orders, but I think we'll save that for next video because we're kind of running a little long on the video. So I think we'll end it here for now. In the next one, I definitely complete those orders, obviously. We definitely want to talk to Miss Ming and get the Chinese restaurant. I think we have enough to do it now, especially with those orders that I have to complete. And let's go ahead and just schedule this guy for the afternoon. And so that's going to wrap it up for this video. Make sure you guys drop a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're brand new, and turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss the next episode, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.